have you decided which area you would like to start?
So I'll start at the mayor's, since that's where we were kind of heading last time.
All right. You're starting off at the mayor's house.
Yeah. Since that was one of my two options, right?
It's about the middle of the day. The mayor's house. She has brought you there to inform you that the burned valley that her militia has found. They're still investigating as to the nature of the fire, but they're moving ahead with construction because earlier you had requested that you had concern of building an orphanage for all the little lost boys and lost girls of the city, a place for them to go and train and their lives. So the mayor has decided to use the newly burned down valley as a location to build an orphanage. It has also informed you
the orphanage is gonna go there.
the orphanage is going to go there.
Oh.
The mayor is also informing you that you and your patriots will be honored at the festival she is throwing starting tomorrow. And she has invited you, the rest of your group, to attend. And looks at you and says, now, Magi Cheeto, is there anything you would like to speak to me about? Or I will not be able to speak with you until the awards ceremony. That will be a few days from now.
I'd like to be honest with you, Mayor. I was the one that accidentally lit the forest on fire, fighting off a group of wargs trying to protect someone's house or an encampment. I killed some of the wargs, but a fire ensued from a fireball I had cast. I tried everything to stop it, but once the fire started, it was too late and I couldn't do anything but run.
Well, Magi Cheeto, that is quite the story you told me. I would imagine that a wizard of your caliber would use such extreme measures. She actually has a smile on her face as she's talking to you about it. You know, you would be a perfect fit for one of the alchemy tournaments that is coming up during the festival. In the region of Southgate, we will be holding tournaments all throughout the festival. You should definitely check that area out. You could use a expert like you, arcane.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I've always wanted to dip my little toesies into some alchemy. Maybe I'll try and learn a few things or test my skill during the festival. What a great idea. Thank you, Mayor.
She bows to you and says, "Thank you for your service, Magi Cheeto. I look forward to seeing you at the award ceremony. Well, please, I have business to attend." And she motions her hand towards the door.
I do a bow and I walk out. Respectfully.
Now, just as a bit of information, I know for the most part in the story I have not divulged the mayor's name, only because I haven't really decided on one and are the mayor, but I do have an official name for her.
Okie doke.
If you guys would like to write it down.
Alright.
No. Her name is Rebecca.
With a G?
Rebeekah. Rebecca.
Rebecca. Cool.
It is said with a heavy dwarf accent. So if you attempt to say the name of other dwarves, you will have to make an intelligence check in order to say it correctly, otherwise they might get offended. If you don't know dwarf yourself.
I'll just stick with Mayor.
Good, but I have officially given her a name. It only took about a year. I've been working on this for a while off.
Well, thank you for doing
Okay.
that for us, sir.
Do you wish to remain in Westgate, where the mayor's house is, or would you like to travel back to the Temple of Cord or anywhere else?
So I know I talked about this last time with you. I was gonna see. I wanted to do two things. I wanted to check on my fan, the guy that lost his leg, Edgar. I was gonna try and recruit him. Oh well, no, I have to ask Captain Nemo because he's under Captain. No, he's under the Forge Master. So I have to ask the Forge Master if I can take Edgar, who was a veteran and probably not useful as much since he doesn't have a leg anymore, if he can come work at the orphanage. And then I was gonna ask Captain Nemo or find a room where they put like troublemakers, equipment and tools or weapons and stuff, and see if I can grab some like manacles and a rapier.
What was that first part? Manacles?
Manacles?
Manacles? You want cuffs, essentially?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can get 2 pairs of those.
Oh man, that kinky stuff is Cheeto into.
I am a captain.
Shackles
Kinky captain.
and a rapier.
Uh-huh.
You wish to.
What's that?
Sorry, I'm watching the show. Something interesting was happening. And I'm trying to write down all the things that you want so I can fit it into the storyline that I put together.
Oops.
Okay. You will be heading towards Eastgate. You want to talk to the Forge Master about Edgar. We'll take care of that first. And you will move on to talk to Captain Nemo.
Yes.
You should Forge Master. Southgate. Where did I put that name place? Southgate. Interact and ask for Edgar's favor from the Forger. I will need a check from you. Where are my books? Cat, are you laying on my book? Or,
It's a cat, of course it is.
literally, kitty cat's on top of it.
Mine's trying to.
Effing cats.
Mine's trying to lay on my character sheet.
Good, because you're gonna need that in a few minutes. You've got some fighters to slay. Some Pickens still inside the Temple of Ford with the rest of the party who has seemed to taken a lull in their adventuring, going the niceties of having their own place where they can hide their treasure, run, fart, scratch their balls whenever they want, and not have to worry about children or bothering them. Tim Pickens and Ragho together have taken up the quarters marked A on the map of the Temple of Cord, the main entrance area, where they have set up their own little goblin and half-orc den. But the location is constantly attacked by spiders that crawl in from a hole on the roof. Sadly, the roof is too tall to reach, even if you guys stack on top of each other. Every once in a while, you have to deal with large spiders crawling through. But luckily, they provide some good meat, so hey, you're open for a good hunting. Roll me 3 attack checks, Tim Pickens. See how many spiders you have killed throughout the morning.
3 what checks?
An attack check. So if you're trying to stab them, or if you're trying to shoot them with a crossbow, or strangle them with your hands, I mean, let me know how you would dispatch a spider crawling from the
Okay.
ceiling.
I'm gonna go with my light crossbow.
Pick at them from a distance.
Yeah.
So that's going to be add your dexterity modifier to the attack.
Dexterity modifier. Let's see.
Or I should say, underneath light crossbow should already have the total.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. So it's a +4. So my first roll is 22.
Oh, wow. First roll hits.
Second roll is 11.
Second one hits. The third.
And the third roll is another 11.
Right. So what's the damage for the crossbow? The dice you use?
I believe it is a D3.
Oh,
no, 1d6 piercing.
Roll me the 1d6 3 times.
First roll is a 3.
That's 1 dead.
Second roll is a 6.
That's 2 dead. More dead, I should say.
And
Three
the
total.
last roll is a 5.
That's 1 more dead. You killed a
I'm
total
down
of
to 7 bolts.
7 bolts down, but you killed 4 spiders. Doing so,
I'm
you
taking-
collect.
I'm taking off 7 bolts.
Take off 4 bolts.
4 bolts, okay.
1 bolt per spider. And then collect their mandibles, their spider guts, the silk sacs, and the venom sacs from carcasses that you have destroyed, and then the rest of the meat can be used for food, which as a goblin you find taste of spiders to be a little dull, but good with seasoning.
Alright.
Is there anything in
Now,
particular?
I'm gonna use this silk sack as a satchel.
Right, so if you want to spend the time to weave the silk sack into a satchel, roll me a craft intelligence check.
Okay, let's see if I put any more into craft. I don't think so, no. So I'm gonna get a +1 to this. Oh no. 14.
15. It'll take you a little while, but you will have a small satchel that you can wear around your waist. In the meantime,
Fanny
while
pack.
you're
You got a fanny pack.
a large spider fanny pack. We're going to move back to Cheeto now. Cheeto, I would like you to roll me persuasion. Diplomacy. I want you to roll me a diplomacy check. Speak with the Forge Master about it.
What is in diplomacy again?
The diplomacy is charisma based.
Okay. Perfect. It is a 10.
With bonuses and everything.
Yeah.
Right. A flat 10. The Forge Master is not impressed by your plea for a request to take one of his interns, as he calls them. The Forge Master continues, listen, I know you're one of our rank. I outrank you, and I need this guy to hold the steel, the swords and armor for our militia. I'm sorry, little cat. I can't let you have them right now. You wish to pursue and try to persuade him more? If you do, you will need to give him something. Sweeten the deal. Otherwise, your words alone will not persuade him.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone for now.
Okay. In defeat, you decide to move on to the... Find Captain Nero. Roll me a gather information check to figure out which gate he is currently located.
Um, gather information is plus what?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? You cut out.
What is that plus? What's the modifier on
Oh,
it?
I'm sorry. Let me get that for you. Gather information. The ability for that one is going to be charisma.
That is a 12 total.
12 total. Managed to find out that he is located in the vicinity of Southgate at the entrance/exit to the beaches. He will be Southgate vicinity, and you make your way there. Along the way, you notice that there is a lot of change going on in the town. A lot of scaffolding, a lot of buildings are closed down, boarded up, and three large stages are being erected in the center square. Make your way to the exit of the town. Captain Nero is standing outside.
Wait, I
Guard
thought his
post.
name was Captain Nemo.
Captain Nemo, thank you.
That name's too awesome to change.
Captain Nemo is standing, talking to a group of 3 militiamen. As you approach, how do you wish to interact with them?
I walk up, I go, Captain Nemo! And I brace for a hug, and then I turn to the soldiers and I go, at ease, at ease.
Okay. First, I want you to roll me a sense motive check.
What's a sense motive check use?
Sense motive check is going to be based in your wisdom modifier.
So 12 again.
12 again? Okay.
And don't worry, I'm writing all these checks down so I know. Like, what I need to add.
I trust your decision, Mike. I trust what you tell me. So, as you approach and speak out of turn from the conversation, you notice that the 3 other guardsmen that Captain Nemo is talking to are wearing completely different armor and all have a very stern and worried demeanor by your presence. The tallest one of the 3 looks at you directly and says, "Excuse me, but what are you doing here, little kitty?" His expression and demeanor are not friendly at all.
I'd say, well, my name's that little kitty. You can address me as Captain Cheeto. First of all.
Tallest one. Leave this conversation, or you're going to have a problem. He grabs his weapon while it's still in his sheath, but doesn't pull it.
I just crossed my arms. I'm unfazed by this whatsoever. What is Nemo doing?
Nemo turns to you and says, Cheeto, what are you doing here?
I came to talk to you and say hi. And now these guys are
not a
being
good-
rude.
This is not a good time right now. I need you to leave. I can't speak with you right now. Please, leave.
I go, okay, I'll talk to you later. And I take a look at these guys and try and get a, by what they're wearing and using.
Roll me a perception check.
All right. Yeah, so that's gonna be like a 6.
What?
A 6?
Six. Right. So the first thing you notice is that they are wearing a green armor set with gold trim. Very distinguishing from the militia members who pretty much wear whatever armor they've got. Nothing very special, but they all have a red cloak with them on.
Gotcha.
Second thing you notice is that the two shorter ones appear to be twins. But otherwise, you don't discern anything else.
Oh, what race are they?
They're a dwarf.
They're all dwarves.
They are all dwarves, yes.
Gotcha. And I walk away. I guess that's probably a good time to switch to Mr. Slim.
Right. Walking away. Roll me a listen check.
Yeah, I don't pass that.
Yeah. Was it a 1?
No, it was a 4.
Okay, you just hear them continuing in conversation, but you cannot make any words. Especially if they're talking. So, back to Slim Pickens.
in my
who
mind,
now has
I was
a brand
like-
new fanny pack.
In my mind, I was like, those guys were mean to me, and usually people that are mean to me deserve to die. And that's it.
They're mean to me. I'm gonna tell my mom. My mom's gonna tell.
I don't know my mom.
Slim Pickens, you now have a crude silk fanny pack made from the silk sacks of a large spider. Wearing your new apparatus, the Bagho, the Epwork dumbass, compliments you on your fine craftsmanship and to make him one whenever you can. Otherwise, is there anything you wish to accomplish at this time?
Do I have any awareness of what Cheetah Sky is doing?
You don't actively know what Cheeto Sky is up to right now. You've realized that he has not come back to the Temple of Cord in a day or so, since he left.
I did tell them that I killed a circus owner, though.
Yes. If you want, Cheeto, if you would like to reiterate what you have done already inside the Temple of Cord by yourself to Kyle, just
Yes.
add a little more flavor and give him some information.
So, I let you and everyone else in the squad know that I was goofing around. I cleared the first hallway, and then I found out, I found a, crazy circus owner who tried to kill me. But I killed him, of course. And all the animals, I'm assuming, are circus animals. Or creatures. And I had left to go find help to kind of see, should I sell them, kill them, or should we sell them or kill them? And that's basically where I left. What I told you guys.
On the Tolken's Gate chat in the Discord, if you go to the Temple of Cord and see the map, you can see which spots are the cleared areas and the rest of the areas have yet to be explored. If you so wish to continue exploring the Temple of Cord. Otherwise, Slim Pickens, if you want to locate Cheeto Ska, we'll need to go into Tolken's Gate and we'll need to gather information.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go into Tolkien's Gate to do basically a daily thievery, just hunting, just going around and trying to steal from people. And also I will keep in mind to keep an eye out for Cheeto Scott.
So go ahead and roll me. Do the sleight of hand check first. And roll me and gather information check afterwards.
Okay.
After we take care of the sleight of hand check. Let's do that.
Rolling for sleight of hand. Sweet. That is an 8.
Today has been very Slim Pickens. You notice As you start to skulk around town, coming in from the north gate entrance, there are not a lot of citizens around town right now, and there seems to be a lot of construction going on, happening with a lot of the militia members. Construction.
Okay. Now I'll go.
Not really nobody's really carrying anything valuable on them at the moment. Decide you make your way to Southgate, which is where the guild, I should say the guilds, are located at. That one particular goblin tavern, goblin name or goblin, can't remember what I called it. One where you became negotiator.
Right.
You decide to head there to check out for more information, but you find the location completely boarded up and closed. It does concern you, as we have no other friends in the town except for the group that you know. So go ahead and roll me a gather information check.
Alright. 6.
Luckily, it was not hard to locate the only Baxi in town. Actually, the only magic-wielding Baxi in town that happens to be a member of the militia. So you're able to overhear conversation of Northern militia members talking about Cheeto and mentioning that they saw him in the Southgate region towards the exit of town.
Okay.
So you managed to find him, and the two of you now back with each other as Cheeto turns around and there's a tiny goblin right behind him.
I pick him up and I swirl him around.
Oh no.
That's exactly what you say. Oh no! Ah!
Ah!
I put him
Put me
down.
down!
I go, your pack? What is that amazing thing you're wearing around your waist?
It's my goblin sack. You want to touch it?
I've never touched a goblin sack before, but it looks nice and silky. So yes, I will touch it.
I slap his hand and say, no! No touchy.
You just asked me to touch it.
Didn't think you'd actually take me up on it.
Okay, well, it looks great. Where'd you get it?
I made it.
You made it? What is it made out of?
Spider silk.
You're very talented. A very talented young man. Or goblin. Good for you. You look stylish.
I'm not so sure I'm glad I found you anymore.
Thank you. No, other people seem to be thinking the same thing. The mayor told me that they're doing another festival for us. I don't know why. I just burned down a forest, and then I told her about it, and then she said she's gonna give me or us a festival. So that's pretty cool.
Wait, a forest? You burned down the whole forest?
Well, a good-sized portion of it. It was pretty cool, but
What about the goblin? What about the goblin caves that are out there?
Cheeto Ska,
yeah.
I want you to roll me some. Bluff.
What is that?
Because it wasn't really a forest; it was a small grove of trees. But
Oh, I thought I burned down a forest. What does that add? Charisma? 7.
I'm sorry. Slim Pickens, can you roll me a sense motive check? If you roll higher than a 7, you know he's bullshitting.
Okay. 18.
You know he didn't burn down a large forest. You overheard that a small grove of trees was burned down.
Wait. The forest is still there. The goblins I know that I hate, I wish you would have burned down the whole forest because I hate all of them. I wish they would be dead.
Well,
But you didn't burn down my quote-unquote friends. I heard that there was just a small, like, room of trees.
well, I don't know. I was told otherwise. I just went down there. I killed the warg with it. With, you know.
Wait, you were told it was a forest, and when you saw it,
No.
you didn't believe them?
Well, I didn't know, like.
You don't know what a forest is?
No.
Are you telling me
I didn't know what to
you
call
saw
it.
5 trees and thought it was a forest?
I didn't know whether to call it a forest or a grove. I'm pretty sure a grove doesn't have trees. I don't know. I'm not good geographically. Okay. So I just went there.
You're Tabaxi, don't you climb trees? You should know what a tree is.
Wow. Wow. Just because I'm a tabaxi doesn't mean I climb trees. However, I did climb a tree then. Before I lit it on fire.
Did you light it on fire while you were on the tree?
People?
What's that?
Did you light the tree while at the top of it? Were you still on it when it was burning down?
I did like a cool jump shot. I jumped off, fired a fireball, and hit a warg in the forehead with it and burnt the warg, and then everything caught on fire.
Did you at least eat the warg?
No, it was all ashy. So I collected some ashes.
I killed spiders. I ate spiders because you never kill something and not eat it.
What? You can't
Spiders are
eat.
disgusting.
How can you eat ashes? Yeah,
You get it before it's ashes.
but it was
There's always
alive.
meat on the bone.
It was
always meat on the bone.
it was alive before it was ashes.
The two of you are arguing. A militia member comes up and says, "Hey, you two, stop arguing in the streets. Get out of here."
I go, excuse me, soldier? Do you not know
I'm the
your...
hero of this town. I'll argue where I want.
I go, do you not know your rank? And I point to my badge that shows, my accolades that show I'm a captain.
Tito, I want you to roll me an intimidation check with a +1.
Well, like a 7.
You roll a natural one.
7 total. I am a captain, though.
The militia member stops his check and says, "I'm sorry, Captain. I did not recognize. Please, carry on." Walks away.
Thank you. Oh yeah, did I tell you I'm in the military now? I'm a captain.
They let you be a captain. You burned down what you thought was a forest, which was just 5 trees, and they made you a captain for it?
Right? Well, no, I was captain before that. I'm telling you, the mayor thought it was cool that I burned it down.
The mayor's an idiot.
Ooh. I look around like, anyone hear that?
Let me find out if anyone heard that. Would you ask? And then rolled are my dice. There we go. You did find out.
Yeah.
Oh. Someone does overhear your conversation. As you mentioned the mayor being a dwarf in green armor with dark green trim
Gosh damn it.
walks up to you and says, "Guys talking. There. Who is the leader? My cousin Anne. There, Rebecca." And the armed soldier looks at both Yoska and Splendid with a very stern look on his face, but not a negative
I'm guessing that Slim and I just kind of like turn like, who the hell does this guy think he is? My hands are on my hips, clad in my purple women's jacket robe thing.
How tall are you, Tito?
I'm like 6 foot.
Okay, so you do power over dwarf. The dwarf only stands at 2. Very, very stout, very burly, and a thick black beard over his green and green.
I go.
Notice a large axe on his back. Bushy.
I go. Can we help you, little man? You're sticking your nose in other people's business. A captain's business, that is, and hero's business.
Are you trying to be diplomatic with your approach, or are you trying to be intimidating?
I'm trying to intimidating because I'm trying to make fun of him, I guess.
Okay. And go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
What do you add for that again?
Your charisma and any skill points that you put into it. I have a lot of skill points to put in, and I didn't distribute them for you, so.
Well, I didn't put any into intimidation yet, so. Wah, wah.
Just your charisma bonus.
Well, it's a 6 then.
Looking at?
What's that?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5 plus a 1.
6? Oof. It's the wrong guy. Looks at you, head in the eye, not even moving or flinching at all by the tiny words that you speak. And this dwarf looks at you and says, "Listen, of clan Acta. Cousin headed us here. It is at my cousin's request. Little one, that you challenge me again. Don't hesitate. Retain every memory, skill, body. Feed it to you. And I will have that strength."
Wait,
He decides to intimidate.
Go ahead.
He decides to intimidate you even further by having onto his axe, but not pulling on it. But he also flexes to show his bulging, pure meat muscles in fact. You are taken aback by his presence that you start to slouch to the point where you're smarter than him. That's how badly he intimidated you. Do not feel like you should interact with this fellow or any member of Clan Yagda during this day at least. So if you wish to continue conversation with him, you must tread lightly.
Okay, so you cut out a little bit when you were talking as him. He's his clan is cousins with the mayor.
It's pretty much the cousin clan to the mayor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I just go, I guess I'm trying to be more smart since I shouldn't, as a hero and a, captain, I shouldn't just start fighting people in the street. So I go, come on, Slim. Let's get out of here. We don't want to spill no blood over words.
If the both of you leave peacefully, then no other conflict will happen. Though I do have to ask if Slim Pickens wanted to pick his pocket at any point. He's a rogue.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
While he's distracted, I hope he gets some kind of distraction from talking with Cheeto Ska. Does that give me?
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
All right, slide. Damn it! That's the third time I've rolled a 7. 10 total.
Okay. You just meet the lower DC to the distraction.
Okay.
Managed to pick one object from his pocket. Let's find out what object that is.
I was looking at my spells, preparing to fight.
Commendable act.
Gotta look out for the homies.
All right. Pickens, you managed to pick a letter scroll.
A what?
Scroll.
Okay.
This one is announced with not notarized, noted. It has a mark of the mail system. So this is a message this guy has been carrying around. Like this has some rather valuable information when you get a chance to read it. That it has the mayor's symbol on it as well.
So did you want to walk away with me after that?
I just picked his pocket, so yeah, I'm walking away.
Okay. Did I see him pick the pocket, or?
Did not. You were completely dominated by this short dwarf who put you in your place.
Aww. All right. Sounds good.
The both of you exit vicinity. Do you wish to stay within Southgate or move to a different region?
Yeah, I tell him, real smooth back there, tough guy. But check out what I got. And I show him that I got the scroll.
Well, that's pretty cool. I do like crime. So, I mean, what is it though?
Yeah, it has a seal. Don't you know what this means?
Nope.
Neither do I. Let's go find out.
Okay.
Where would you guys like to go to read the scroll?
Bar.
The bar. Somewhere not so public.
Maybe a shitty bar.
Let's go back to Ragho's shed.
Want to go back to the shed at Bones Homestead in Golden Plains?
We can go to an alley.
Yeah, I guess whatever's close by.
Let's go to an alleyway, so we don't have to go so far.
As we go to an alleyway, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Both of us?
Either one of you can do it.
You roll it.
Whoever ends up rolling will get a +2 for the bonus for being helped by the other person.
Okay.
Question, what's the modifier for perception again?
Perception. Are looking at a salad.
I'm not seeing my modifiers for perception either. Where is it?
Be a spot check. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Spot check?
Spot check.
Alright. Ooh,
I
got it.
I got an 18.
That's a total there, sir, of 24.
Whoa!
Find the most secluded spot. Nobody at all will notice or hear you guys while you read the scroll. it up in the safety of privacy, you realize that it is written in. Either of you know Dwarven?
No.
No.
Guys, dang it.
It's illegible. Those who do not know Dwarven.
Well,
Clearly this says that there's gonna be a coup, you know, and we should. This name here means that the Jerkabecca is in a lot of danger. So, yeah, we should just
okay,
we should
okay,
go.
okay. So,
A knowledge
both of us?
focus.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Knowledge.
Will roll me a knowledge check, which is intelligence.
Okay. $18.
Or half correct. No, seriously, the letter that you're holding does include information of a coup, although that's the word that you happen to read. You're still kind of concerned about the wording of it.
Okay.
You're not sure who is doing the coup or what, but it does involve the mayor, and it does involve the Dwarven kingdoms of the Red Mountain. That is all you can discern from your improvisation.
Okay, Slim.
So very good guess on that, actually. Very good.
Hear me out. So, they're doing a festival for us. Kind of randomly. Like, why would you throw a festival for us when I burned down a forest? Like, that doesn't make much sense.
A room or whatever.
A grove! Whatever! Same thing. Anyways, skipping that. Why? So they're throwing a festival. I guess that could be a bit of distraction, like just causing, a little bit of mess in the city. Plus, but one thing that stroked me strange was, why are they boarding everything up? Like, why would you board everything up for a festival? Don't you want your stores and homes not homes, but wouldn't you want everything open, not boarded up? That didn't make sense.
You're completely off base. You don't know what you're talking about, but we should stake it out anyway, just in case.
What? Stake it out? What are we staking out? We're in the festival. We're getting more awards.
All right. You go. I'll stake it out.
All right, that sounds fun.
They're celebrating you and the 5 trees you burned down, so I don't think I'll really be missed.
Maybe okay. In our time here, I know we had interactions with the dwarven churches here, but I honestly don't recall, like in my real brain, what church it was or religion. Do I happen to remember does my character remember what religion it is?
In 1 second. We'll need to roll me a check. We roll. Here you go. Okay, there you go.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling a knowledge check.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Gosh dang it, I can't roll for a jack today. Well, what's the modifier?
intelligence.
Oh, that might help a little bit. I got like an 8.
It's for knowledge arcana.
Oh, knowledge arcana? Still an 8.
Not knowledge.
Oh, I know, just regular knowledge. Or regular intelligence. Right?
Right. So an 8 total.
Yeah.
Just thought if you recall that the full East Gate is known as the Temple of the Gods. It worships a multitude of different gods, but focuses on the servant god Morden. Location is rather close to the mayor's house.
Well-
You guys have been there before when you were captured at the very, very beginning of being inside Tolkien's Gate.
That was so...
Since then, you have not dealt with the church or their members since.
They pissed me off, and that was very discriminatory of them. I almost had to shank someone with a tile off the floor. Remember that, Slim?
Oh, what?
Well, maybe their dwarf religion likes fire. Okay, so being a captain, I know where like the garrison is, right? Or like where the troops, little.
Barracks.
Yeah, the barracks.
Barracks are located in the gate.
I go, Slim, let's try and get some stuff. I know I'm not asking, but I kind of don't have to because I'm a captain. So maybe let's just go get some stuff. Let's go to the East Gate where the barracks is. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna get stuff and leave, and maybe get some like handcuffs or any other cool stuff that we can use to kill or fight. What do you think about that? Or light stuff on fire, like trees.
I don't care what kind of kinky stuff you're into with the handcuffs, but let's get some weapons, yeah.
No one loves me enough to get to that moment with me yet. Okay? I'm a prize and a king. So I'm not just some prostitute. So let's go get the handcuffs. Okay?
Alright.
Both of you are heading over to East Gate to the barracks to ransack the armory.
Well,
for items.
I tell him, okay, wait outside because you're not in the military, you don't have like a badge or whatever. So, can we do that and then I just walk in?
That's the plan you wish to go with? Yes, we.
Sound good, Slim? Anything you want me to get for you? Look out for?
Just give me
Maybe,
something I can shoot from a distance.
maybe like a mint for your breath, your spider breath. Gotcha.
I'm gonna step on his toes and say, just get in there.
Alright, I go inside.
And then
Sounds
unbeknownst to him, I'm gonna sneak in.
Perfect.
I'm gonna
Think
sneak
of.
in.
Are you?
I want
Is
I want
he?
you to think about all the things that you want to grab from the armory,
Okay.
and then Slim Pickens, I want you to describe how you're sneaking into this establishment. I'm going to use the loo real quick, and I'll be right back to hear what you guys got from me.
Can I make a suggestion to you, Kyle?
Yeah.
Just like hide under the bottom of my coat. You're just like under my coat following me. I don't even realize it.
Aren't you like barely taller than me though?
No, I'm like 6 foot.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Cause they're like human
Okay.
height.
Okay. Well, somebody might notice 4 feet.
Well, maybe like you. I don't know. That's a good idea. Maybe.
Wearing a hat.
What if you just like grab my hand like a child? And you just like start walking in with me, and I'm like, oh gosh dang it. And they ask like, who's this? I'm like, this is an orphan that I'm bringing around with me because he's a big fan of the militia. So I told him we'd get him a sticker. Do you want a crossbow or bow and arrow?
I have a crossbow, but I'd like something like a bow and arrow so I can reach a distance.
Gotcha. I'll get one too.
And
What else?
I'm gonna go full Die Hard and
Snacks.
And I'm gonna go into the air vents.
This is like a quick thing.
Oh, but I'm gonna be there before you.
How?
That's what I'm planning.
Oh.
Dude, that's how fast I am to get into some air ducts and get into the room. You'll see. You'll see. I just need to roll it. Roll it. I just need a good roll.
Oh my gosh.
And if I don't roll good, then I guess I'm stuck in some air vents.
Oh, I just hear, ah! Just like you suffocating and like dying of heat exhaustion.
It's just, stuck.
What do you think makes a, ooh, should I look for like a cape?
He's in the middle of the road. He's
Cape for what though?
I don't know, it'd be cool. Wear a cape. Like a,
same bullshit.
you know, like one of those, you know, things that go over and it's like a cape with a hood.
Oh, a cloak?
Cloak. Cloaks? Ooh.
Gentlemen, I am back.
I'll get 2 cloaks for us.
Okay, so Matt, my goal,
Okay.
what I want to do is I want to get into some air vents, and I want to be in that room before Cheeto Sky is.
How? I'm at the door. I just hear.
It's all amazing.
Just like a
Tell
cat
me.
crawling up a wall, just super fast.
Okay, so Slim wants to get to the
Don't worry
armory
about the
before
how.
Cheeto. Cheeto is going to go through the front door.
I'm grabbing him stuff too. I don't know why he needs to go in there.
You don't need to understand how a dwarf works. I'm
He's
sorry,
not a
how gnome
Goblin,
works.
damn it!
He's probably gonna steal more shit. I'm literally stealing stuff for him.
Yeah, you're just doing it the unfun legal way.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I'm taking I'm kind of gonna take some other people's stuff too that just aren't there.
Okay, so Slim Pickens going to need to roll this key roll so that he can get in. So he's going to have to roll me.
Wait, can I roll initiative against him? I want to see who gets in there first.
Oh, let's do that. Have both of you roll initiative. 'Cause
Little shit.
this is going to be like a social.
That's a 19.
Oh, really? Hold up. I think. Hold on. Yep, I got a 19 also.
Oh, shit.
Reroll it.
Okay, if you guys want to re-roll, go ahead.
10.
Alright. That's a natural 20.
Ah, shit.
Boom! Go with the 10. And with the 20. Tim gets to go first. Is instantly going to disappear. Shows you into the smallest vent that he can crawl in. You will have to roll me, however, a move silently check not to be spotted.
Move silently?
Move silently.
Okay. That's a good one. I got a +7 to that.
Or a rogue, after all. I'd be
It's a
insulted
total
if you
of
didn't.
14. Total of 14.
So, for entering into the front door, I want you to roll me a diplomacy check.
Nat 20
Nice.
plus 1, so 21.
Don't worry about the plus.
Finally.
21 total with a natural 20. 14 to move silently and not be noticed. So,
Do people
first
salute
name.
me? Do these guys salute me when I see them all the time?
yes.
Yeah.
The gentleman here inside the barracks salute anyone rank captain or higher. So every time they see you, they start with a salute.
You go at ease,
Their
boys.
disposition, generally positive and helpful. They direct you to the armory, although the building does wind a little bit. Will take you turns there.
We're still trying to beat each other there?
Yes, you guys are still trying to beat each other.
Oh my
The fact that
god.
you rolled a natural 20, because you were going to go through a lot of litigation going through the front door, but
Oh.
Yeah, that's right, mister. I'm at the front door.
I'm a captain!
so you managed to pick up the pace and match Pickens's sneaking, although you are unaware of this. So both of you will need to read only the same things again. Pickens,
Initiative?
a move silently check. No, initiative. We don't need to roll again. Just the move silently and the diplomacy. We'll see who
Okay.
gets there first.
Damn!
17.
Was that
25.
Gino?
Oh my gosh.
25 and 17. Slim Pickens manages to get into the armory before Cheeto Ska. Door is closed. The room is dark. Dark vision, so you can see. There are multiple sets of leather armor and chainmail armor. There are various swords available, but no other types of weapons. There are shields. There is a section for equipment, ranges from extra pouches, extra rolls, to gold chains, empty glasses, and pretty much anything an adventurer could want inside the barracks.
Ooh.
You can grab a few items before Cheeto actually enters in.
So,
And however, you are a small creature, Slim, so you can't carry very much. Otherwise, you will be encumbered. Not moving.
do I get in there now and see him, or does he
I get nope.
Oh, he gets in now.
Slim Pickens gives his
We
bird
were
got form.
we were laughing about this because I'm like, bro, I'm literally getting stuff for you.
No,
I'm
you
not
don't
just gonna
outspeed the thief.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna sit there and wait for you. I gotta steal my own shit like a real man.
You get to choose 3 items before Slim Pickens will, or I'm sorry, before Cheeto Skull will enter the room. What 3 items would you like to grab?
Are there any crossbow bolts?
You notice there are plenty crossbow bolts. There are several quivers and packs already packed away, ready to go.
Okay.
Having one near you will net you 20 bolts.
Alright, I'll grab one of those quivers with bolts.
That's one item.
And then I shall grab.
Feel free to roll a spot check or a search check if there's anything specific you would like to look for.
Okay. I want to look for a bow. So let me do this.
Go ahead and roll me a search check.
Got a +5 to this. 16 total.
Managed to find their ranged weapons section. Though bows seem to be not as popular as swords. They have a limited selection, but you managed to find a small composite bow.
Okay. Would I be able to use the same bolts for a crossbow as this one?
The bow, the composite bow, will require arrows, but the bolts are too small to use. Not be able to use the bolts.
All right, then I will grab a bow and a quiver of arrows if there's another quiver of arrows near it.
There are 2 quivers of arrows next to the bow set. Having one will net you 10 arrows.
Okay. Yeah, the bow and the quiver of arrows.
Alright, so you are stocking up on a ton of ranged weapon gear.
Yep.
You roll me a D100 and tell me what you get.
Wait, what?
The 2 D10s that you have, the numerical and the double numerical dice.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was mistaken on what I was rolling this for.
Oh, it's for me.
Oh, okay. So the 2 10-sided dice?
Yes. Roll me the D100 and tell me what your total is.
Oh. 80. I don't know if there was a qualifiers for that, but I rolled 80.
The quiver with the crossbow bolts is made of an exceptional material. Notice that the bolts themselves also seem to be lined with a special coating of silver. Our silvered bolts are useful against lycanthrope creature.
Werewolves. Werewolves.
Right, it is at this time that Cheeto Ska goes through the bureaucracy and the paperwork and enters into the armory to grab whatever he needs. He finds the armory just as Pickens did, but he has yet to notice Slim Pickens inside the vault.
How many
Cheeto Ska.
How many items am I allowed to take?
A medium character, what is your strength?
Strength is...
What is the ability right now, the total, the big number? It's like an 8.
Yeah, 8.
So, just like a small character, you can't carry very much, so you can only grab 3 items.
3 items?
3 items and not be encumbered by the rest of your gear that you carry with you.
So...
Yeah, I didn't really think about how I was gonna get out.
Oh my gosh. Is clothes gonna count as that? As items?
There are no normal clothing. There are all armor sets, and all the armor weighs a good amount.
I was gonna look for a cloak or a crest overlay.
Okay, roll me a search.
What's a search?
The search modifier is going to be intelligence.
+2. I got an 18.
18. So you were looking for a clasp, like a metal emblem clasp on it.
Yeah, a cloak or a crest overlay, kind of like, you know, those basically it's just those, it's what like they'd wear them in medieval times. They just go over whatever clothes you're wearing, and it's like on your torso. It looks like what you put on when you're like scrimmaging in a football game, like one of those little colorful things, but it just has like the crest on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a chest plate or like chainmail?
No, it's just cloth, but it just has the crest of where you're at. You know? So when you're in battle, you know what side you're on.
So like a band,
Yeah.
like for your clothes. I see what you mean.
Yeah, it just goes over your clothes.
I see what you mean. This instance, the cloak will serve as what you're looking for, and you do manage to find a few extra militia cloaks that are crimson red with a giant M
Ooh.
added in the clothing, along with that clasp. The clasp that wraps around that
Cool.
has the militia symbol on it.
Okay.
It's one item you managed to find.
Okay. I guess I'll take a rapier if they have a. Do they have a rapier?
There are a few rapiers in the set.
I'll take one
You
of
can
those.
grab a rapier.
Yep.
And third item,
I'll take a pair of manacles if that's available.
you grab a pair of manacles.
Yeah.
Note that they are masterwork manacles.
Masterwork?
Yes, they are exceptionally durable,
Alright.
easily broken like normal manacles. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Alright. 60.
60. On putting the cloak on, you find that this is a cloak of resistance. As the magical properties kind of start to seep into your body, your reflex your reflex mod goes up by 1.
I didn't even know I had a reflex modifier.
It's your saving throws. You have a reflex save, a will save, and a. I can't remember all the damn things. Here's your sheet right now. You have a fortitude save, a reflex save, and a will save. You get +1 to your reflex save.
Alright.
That will go under magical modifier. As long as you wear this cloak.
Sweet. Beans. Alright.
The two of you have successfully looted the armory with all the things that you can carry. Is there anything else you guys wish to do inside the armory?
Can I ask, maybe like ask out loud in front of some of the other militia members why they're why some of the townsfolk are boarding up things? If they know why.
So you're leaving the room?
Yeah, I leave the room and I'm kind of in that room with the other guys.
Okay, so you leave the room to go talk to the other militia members. Plum Pickens, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use Escape Artist to get the hell out of here.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me Escape Artist, and then Slim Pickens, roll me Diplomacy. I'm sorry, roll me Gather Information. Cheeto, roll me Gather Information. Pickens, roll me Escape
Am I
Artist.
losing anything because I grabbed all this stuff?
As long as you don't grab anything else, you will not lose anything, nor will you gain a hindrance to your movement.
Alright.
13.
13 for Cheeto.
I got an 8 total.
If we're still following the initiative, Slim Pickens attempts to escape first and go back the way he got through. However, realizes the pathway back up, he is unable to climb to, carrying all the items with him. He remains stuck inside the armory. However, him climbing causes Joe Scott to realize that there's someone else inside the armory. Looking around, he notices a little goblin with items already took, trying to escape, and gets a chance to interact with him before heading back outside.
Does he need help, like, getting up?
If anything, he would need help getting out.
Like he's just not gonna fit in the vents.
Can't get to the vent.
Oh, he can't get to it?
He managed to sneak back in, but he can't sneak back out.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I can try and help him, like, get up to the vent. But if he's not gonna, if his chubby little legs aren't gonna fit with all that gear.
So if you wish to assist him back into the vent so he can sneak out,
Yeah, I go.
you know,
I
you wish
just,
to do that?
I just see him, and I'm, at this point, I just kind of expect, like, okay, this isn't surprising, and I just don't say anything, and I go up to him, and I'm just like, here, like, I'll help you up to the damn vent, even though I told you I'd help you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I lost you guys somehow, so I hung up and I called back. Alright, so Cheeto Scott sees me now?
Yeah.
He just sees you, and he has offered to help without saying anything. He just walks right up to you and just, let me help you out, without even saying a word. You can get out without.
Alright, so
Hi, babe. Okay. You managed to escape and exit out of the building. Cheeto Ska walks out after asking a few people about why there are a bunch of businesses boarded up. Most of the militia members that are inside the barracks right now are not interested in talking. There are some younger vets that are more happy than others. You'll overhear a few of them mentioning it's really the public business that are closed up. You see, militia is making a new business to make sure everyone has a job and they can be productive.
Oh.
So, like, if we close all the public business, make them all militia business, and they could all be the militia, and that's just a good thing to be, especially if you're a dwarf. Most of them are not very intelligent. They're definitely there for their brawn, for their brains.
I go.
The idea that you get is that the militia is kind of taking over things in town.
Uh-oh.
As you exit, though, everyone still salutes Joska with, the honors that he has been granted as a captain, and that no one suspects anything foul or any thievery
Hey,
in their ranks.
I feel like I'm allowed to just go take stuff, so.
Yes, which is what happened.
But this little guy.
Yes, had he been caught, there might have been something else. But you went and helped him out, so he managed to escape with his loot and everything that he is.
Alright, so we're outside. And I go, yeah, I'm not really surprised I saw you there.
At this point during the day, it is coming upon sunset. The day has gone by quicker than you anticipated, traveling from one end to the city to the other. Just to prepare for the evening, full of cord, which you have all secured. It's going to be your home base. If you wish to return there, we will end the session and call it good. Otherwise, is there any other little things you wish to wrap up for the night?
So the festival is the next day in the game.
Festival starts tomorrow.
Nothing else I want to do.
I don't think I want to carry all. Well, no. So, the bow and the quivers aren't going to hinder me at all when I'm in battle or anything.
Unless you pick up anything else, or
No.
at your you will be at your maximum weight carrying.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah, I'll carry on with what I've got.
Two of you make your way back to the Temple of Cord. By the time you get there, the sun has already set. Creatures have stopped stirring. I should say the creatures of the night have started stirring. Safety is definitely within the Temple of Cord. Or we will continue the adventure the next time we
All right.
guys have successfully found a vicious plot to take over the town. Militia seems to be part of it. Mayor is in some way involved. There are quite a few different dwarf clans who have now started taking residence inside the town. Hopefully, changes have done. Are they going to be better or worse?
Wait, so is that what was really happening, or did you change things to go along with what I said?
That's what you guys have found out, and yes, that is what I have planned.
we discerned from one word in the letter.
As soon as Kyle started talking and said the coup, I was like, well, shit, there goes the surprise. I wanted you to have that moment.
That's awesome. That was just randomly came to my head.
From his character discerned from one word.
One word, one dwarven word that you can't read.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think in some source book they explain like the goblin language is some sort of derivative of the orc, which is some sort of derivative of blah 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 blah. Who cares? But yeah.
So
you guys are awarded 100 XP for the
mission
encounter.
The mission.
For today's encounter, you're both get 100 XP. Cheeto, you'll get 25 XP. And you'll get 50.
I get 125?
125 and Pickens gets 150.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Wherever my effing sheet of paper is with that XP. Oh, there it is. So, how much do I need to get to another level?
What's your current XP?
My current XP, well, I gotta add it. Let's see.
Last time I played, I went up to level 3, and so I'm at 100 XP, 150 XP. I don't know if that gets me a level 4 or not.
I'm at 475 XP.
You guys don't have enough to reach the next level. So, Al, I think you're still level 1.
To level 1?
I bump you up to level 1. What does it say in your character sheet?
It says level 2, and then I put marks on it to say that I went up to level 3.
Oh. Okay. Sounds good. So, we'll be level 3 as of right now, but we'll be close to level 4 and retype of things so that it's accurate.
Okay.
Character sheet. I did that with Cheeto so that he could have all of his notes together for a little while.
Thank you very much.
Just added a cross class in the Bard. I had a lot to write.
I do music now.
So level 3 is some... Level 2... Hang on, level... I'll address that and get that taken care of for you guys. That's all I have for right now.
All right. So what were we supposed to do? We were supposed to go find a dwarf and have him decipher what it said.
That could have been one option.
I was gonna try and find like a homeless child to read it to us.
Homeless child. Just go around asking the homeless children if they know Dwarvish.
Yeah, they're probably
They're
dwarves.
Oh.
The town is 98% dwarves.
Oh, okay. That would make sense then, yeah.
Shidoska, spending his time inside the Temple of Cord, has been thumbing through a book, the book titled Xander's List of Feats. He was granted the ability to choose one feat from the book and learn its magical properties and add it to his character sheet. This takes him all night, as it took him quite a long time to read the book and thumb through each and every single feat. There were so many. In the meantime, Slim Pickens goes through his treasure in his little den. Do you remember what you ended up stealing?
From the station?
From the vault?
Yeah,
Or
from the station.
Okay. So, I already had... I stole bolts. Bolts for my crossbow. I stole arrows and a bow.
Alright, I believe the bolts were silvered bolts, if I remember correctly. Or were those... yeah. Otherwise, the arrows are of good craftsmanship, but nothing special. And the bow that you've stolen is a short composite bow. These items are of a good quality. If you ever feel like selling them, you can get a decent coin. Or if you use them to kill people, it's up to you.
That's always fun.
Is there any accomplishments you guys wish to work towards in the morning? The following morning will be the first day of the festival in Tolkien's Gate. You are aware that there will be certain travel restrictions, though you don't know exactly what that means.
I guess I'll try and wake up a little bit earlier, but just enough so I get a full rest still.
Okay, so you are pretty much just going to be on the cusp of the hour. As soon as your 8 hours are up, you're ready to roll.
Yeah.
Alright. How about yourself, Slim Pickens? Any preemptive plans you wish to make?
Since I'm not at a hindrance, with any weapons I have, I'm not leaving behind.
Are you still with us? I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. So since nothing is of a hindrance, I get a night's rest. I don't leave any of my weapons behind.
Alright, but do you want to wake up at the same time as Cheeto for simplicity's sake?
I was gonna wake him up.
Yeah, let him do that.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna wake the shit out of him. Like I'm not gonna be gentle.
Go ahead and we'll have you roll. We'll have you roll a diplomacy check.
Natural 20 plus. Let's see. Plus
Well, you already rolled a natty
1,
20.
so 21.
Yeah,
So
no.
you succeeded quite successfully in waking the goblin up at the exact hour on the hour. Luckily for you, he had achieved a full night's sleep just as well, and does not bite your fingers off. Pick him up from his little nest,
Think of it like a baby.
just like just rah. With your natural 20, this invigorates Slim Pickens and will benefit him with a +1 to a skill.
Oh,
+1 to his next skill check.
Nice.
alright.
I'm just shaking the crap out of him, but I'm also being gentle at the same time. Like, hey there, little guy. Good morning.
Unhound me, you foul beast!
I'll let him crawl out.
Ah! You're getting fur on me. Ah, it's disgusting.
It's high.
Even-
It's high quality. Okay. So, I kind of have some ideas. So, you know how you like money, right?
A little.
I don't know what you know about me, but I like money too. And I also like power. And in this kind of like power vacuum of a state, there might be some, opportunity for us to get our hands on some of that as well. In the name of good sake.
Why does it have to be good sake?
I don't know. I'm just saying that.
Well,
Anywho, Oh, okay. Question. So, do we know about all the people coming in from all around and the marching? Matt?
The baby says no.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Go ahead and roll me knowledge check, just a basic knowledge check.
21.
I'm gonna roll perception and see what this baby needs.
There we go, he muted himself. What did you say? You rolled a 21. You
For
recall,
yeah.
you recall that there are 3 different dwarf clans inhabiting the town, though you've only interacted with one of them directly. There are another set of what you have understood as a higher group of militia members known as the Enforcers, but any information you try to gain of them, you're not told, except that they work directly for them.
Ooh, interesting.
And so that is what you remember as you prepare for the day. Exiting Temple of Cord, you hear the continuous march coming from the Red Mountain Pass, which is nearby the trail that leads to your temple. However, the closest gate for you to get to Tolkien's Gate is through the Golden Plain North Gate. I
So,
mention this because if you wish to take Red Mountain Pass, you can take it towards the Red Mountain Dwarf Kingdoms, or take it towards Tolkien's Gate, but it'll be a much longer path toward Westgate.
basically, whether we're gonna go by these guys or not, huh?
Essentially, which way you would like to enter.
I think we should go by even if it takes longer, the route that'll not lead us by anyone, because everyone seems to be charged up right now and all hot and heavy. And me.
So you want to take the North Gate entrance?
Sure.
Okay, because that will be the quicker route.
Oh yeah,
into
let's do
town.
that.
Okay. You walk through the Golden Plains towards the farmland of the North Gate. You notice that no one is working in the fields currently, and construction seems to be at a halt in this area. The gate into town, however, is closed, barred, and labeled with posters and signs saying no entry to anyone. If you wish to enter the town for the festival, please enter through South Gate.
First of all, how is my orphanage looking when we walked by? Or is it out of the way?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, I'm rolling good. Well, I rolled naturally a 19. Plus 2.
From your point, from where you're at, your tabaxi eye allow you to see a little bit farther than a normal mortal can. You can see the peak of a newly built tower in the general area where the Burned Grove / Roxy Breaker's old home to be.
Can I go up to I want to go up to the nearest tree and start talking to it randomly, not knowing if that anything at all is even listening.
Are you attempting to talk to the deity you once talked to previously?
I'm just like running up excitingly to a tree and randomly talking to it, not knowing if any, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just kind of...
I'm just going up and going, yeah, I'm just going up like, hey tree, if you're listening, please let Roxy know if you see her. She's the one that lived over here, to come see the Catman. But yeah, just tell her to the Catman, and then I just walk away. Back to my green little goblin friend.
Okay, so to deliver your message, I would like you to roll me a knowledge check.
Plus initiative. 20
Natural 20 or just total?
total.
Alright.
Awesome. Well,
So,
now we just have to deal with the gate. I want to turn. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the gate is... I just want to mention that it fortified on top of the normal defenses it once sported You notice that there have been additions to the structures around. It is much more bulkier, much more ominous as you continue on your way from the gate.
Does it look like people would have a hard time getting out as they would getting in?
It doesn't look like it would be very easy to pass through if you can operate the gate.
A lot of people come in that want blood, and a lot of civilians are going to be out there in the way on purpose. So, who knows what's going to happen. I want to turn to Slim and go, hey, my little booger bear, watch this. And I want to turn towards the top of the gate, and I want to shout, like, hey, who's anybody there? Any militia members there?
Hey, knock that off.
And I go, stop it. I'm talking. I'm doing diplomacy.
No, stop it. It's not working.
I promised that, like, elf lady we share a cave with, that I try to be nicer because it might help us get our way. I'm trying.
It's not gonna work. Stop it.
You hear a metal latch open from one of the towers on the gate. Who's yelling out there?
It's me, Captain Cheeto, and my compatriot.
I hide.
He's just standing behind my leg.
You hide just right behind him.
He's holding onto me like a backpack.
The dwarven militia member says, well, if you want to come in, get to Southgate already. No one is allowed through Northgate, or Eastgate, or Westgate. They all
Well,
must go through Southgate.
do you have a rope?
Are you?
I do.
No, them.
Oh, I have a rope.
Well, we can hang someone from it later or tie someone up on it.
You?
Save yours. No. Hey, militia member, do you have a rope?
No,
Oh.
I don't.
Okay. Never mind. You have a nice day. Is there a lot of other clans in the city so far?
Are there a lot of what?
The clans, like the dwarf clans. Like, is there a lot already? Because I know it's still early in the morning.
The militia member responds, of course, there are many clan members in the town. They've been coming in since 3 days ago.
Ah, yes. Like I suspected, I was testing your knowledge. Good job. Have a nice day. And I turned.
The militia member salutes. Thank you, sir. We will see you at Southgate.
I salute
And
back.
pushes his hat. Clunk.
Neat.
Do you wish to head directly to Southgate?
Should we just climb over the wall? I really don't want to walk.
I'll stay on your back and you crawl.
Is there a part like far down the way, if like no one's near on the like on the wall, that we could possibly climb up with a rope or something?
So you are looking for a section of town wall that you can climb over.
Yeah, we don't want to walk around. It's a long
Of
walk.
course. Roll me a perception check. And tell me which direction you're going first. Are you going towards Eastgate or Westgate?
Eastgate.
Okay.
13.
13. There is a section of the wall just before the grove of trees from the Emerald Forest touch the wall of the east gate. Vines and foliage have grown over this section. One so cunning, so diligent, and strong enough could possibly climb this vertical ascent up the vines and over the wall without being seen, as the trees cover and shade the air.
I'm gonna take him off my back. He wants a free ride, so I'm just gonna toss him as far as I can up, so he can just get a head start on the wall. Maybe make it easier for him instead of making it harder for me to climb.
Are you willing to participate in a fastball special? Slim pickings.
What skill would I have to use for that?
You would just have to make a climb check to latch onto the wall. However, Cheeto needs to roll a attack roll to chuck you at the wall. Assuming that he can lift you.
12.
As long as you're willing to do this.
Let me
If you
looking over
fight-
some of my other stuff real quick.
If you happen to fight and struggle, then you will need to roll a grapple checks against each other to fight over if you get.
Do you
Sorry.
struggle?
Alright, no, I go along with it.
Okay. Cheeto, Ska, roll me a attack check with your strength modifier.
With my strength, which is... So many different notes. Oh, that makes it worse. Well, let's see. 7.
Alright, so you rolled a 7 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 plus your base attack bonus of 1 minus your strength because
then
they're
it-
negative
Then it's an 8.
stays a 7.
Yeah. No, it's an 8. I'm sorry. No, because I rolled an 8.
Oh, you rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so it remains an 8 then. This is not adequate enough for you to throw him high enough at the wall and he lands at the base no farther than he could have walked.
I just threw him on the ground.
How did I know that was gonna be a mistake? Ugh. Dust myself
however,
off.
This attracts the attention of a passerby in a blue cloak. He is wearing a blue hat that is covering his hair but not his face, and walks with a staff with a crescent moon.
How tall are they?
You hear just one person. You hear him chuckle and laugh. Ha 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 ha. That was funny. You throwing the goblin at the floor. Can you do that again, kitty man? I will pay you. Ha 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 ha.
How much?
He pulls out a coin. It is a copper piece. He says, I give you copper. You take.
No thanks. Well, so how tall is he? Does he look like he's a dwarf too?
No, this is a taller individual. Roll me a perception check.
Okay, perception is plus what modifier?
So your perception,
Oh.
I'm sorry, spot check.
Spot check.
So it should be a +1 for you. I keep forgetting playing 5th edition.
Yeah. So it is a 13.
A13. You notice that the individual has pointy ears like an elf, but they're not as long as an elf. This is an indication that he is a half-elf. And being in proximity to the Emerald Forest, this makes sense as the elves hail the Emerald Forest. This individual puts his money back and has a sullen look on his face. Oh, it was really funny. It was nice to laugh. But you will not continue the funny. So I will leave now. Thank you for your time.
Wait.
Yeah,
And
get out of here, you
he turns
dope.
around
We ain't a
and
bunch of
says,
circus clowns.
Yeah.
You told him.
He's my intimidator. My.
So he's walking away, right?
Yep, he's walking away.
Alright, I'm gonna rob him.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna deal with the consequences. So I'm not helping.
What did you say you were going to do?
Oh, I'm gonna rob him. Pickpocket
okay.
him.
Alright, go ahead, roll me a sleight of hand.
And I get an extra +1 to this. Uh, 11.
Oh god.
You managed to snatch the coin purse that he had pulled money out from previously.
What a sap. He's gonna pay us and I just stole all of it.
How much is in the sack, I say?
Take a look.
You wait a moment for him to continue passing as he has not noticed his money is missing. You look into his bag and see that it is filled with beans and only 5 pieces of copper.
Beans?
Beans? Can I have a bean, my friend?
I'll add the 5 pieces of copper to my own cool bag, and I drop the bean.
I'll take the bean. I take the beans. I inspect the bean.
They are uncooked and have a
They are pinto.
purplish and have a purple hue to their skin.
Do they look like normal beans?
They do not look like normal beans. They are a little larger than the common beans that you're familiar with.
Do you
wish to eat one?
I'm not hungry, but let's see. Is there any way I can try and sense if there's anything magic about it?
Do you have the spell Detect Magic?
Ooh.
Matt, I take a look at the bean. Notice that it's different, but to me it's still just a bean. So I'm gonna throw it on the floor and spit on it.
No, I already picked it up after you put them on the floor.
No, I take it from you. You have the bag in your hands.
I'm not letting you. These are my beans. All right, now.
You're gonna make me steal a bean from you?
I'm looking. You let me hold them for 2 seconds. I have knowledge. I have knowledge arcana.
Unless you have the spell
Oh yeah, that's right.
Detect Magic, you cannot detect magic.
I tell the goblin, these are magic beans. I'm pretty sure. If not, we can sell them as magic beans. Regardless. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know what you mean.
I don't know where he went.
I don't know. But yeah, you
he says,
continue your way to.
I'm sure he
Silver
says,
Creek?
like, yes. Because he likes money.
I just go,
I pocket the beans. The magic beans. Alleged magic beans.
Right. Stole a bag of magic beans and copper from the half-elf blue cloak. You continue your way down to Southgate. By this early midday,
Oh, shit.
there seems to be a rather large line to get into the town. Citizens and travelers of all sorts are crammed and funneled into the entrance of town as the gate itself has been restructured to allow a more isolated entryway to keep track of all those who are coming in and out of this town. This bureaucracy has created quite a bit of congestion. To get into the town may take you guys a while.
I don't
You
like...
go to the very end of the line.
Oh, no, we do not. I hate bureaucracy. Plus, this festival's for us. Remember? Why do we have to wait in line? 2, I'm a captain, so I'm protecting the line in a way. And then we're heroes of the city. I'm gonna tell him to follow me, and we will go towards the very front of the line. And I'm just like, make way, citizens.
Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
14.
Very good, but sadly not good enough to win over this crowd. Their anger and spite towards what is happening to them right now is not playing to your favor.
Oh.
Especially when you mention that you're part of the militia, which people know are part of Tolkien's Gate. The more you talk about it, they seem to have a negative eye towards you, and some of them are getting a little bit wordy and mouthy towards your feline presence.
I rush this. We just go to the front of the line to get in.
At the very front of the line, there is a very well set up entryway. One of those little line mazes that they make in front of kiosks. The guardsmen that are handling the control of townsfolk are all wearing standard militia cloaks and 2 sets of silver and red armor. One of them addresses you directly as you walk up with Slim Pickens. Slim Pickens, are you still trying to hide in general, or are you okay with me?
Does there seem to be anybody that the guards are letting in?
At the front of the ticket counter, they are taking names and occupations and what people are coming in and out of the town for, and allowing all sorts of individuals to pass through. The ticket holders are welcoming and thanking people for showing up for the festival. The Festival of the Enforcer. This week-long event is for the people of Tolkien's Gate, and there will be a special award ceremony and announcement made at the very, very end of the festival. In the meantime, thank you for coming in. We will hope to see you tomorrow.
I wonder if I'm an enforcer.
There is a large sign that lists the open and closed times for Tolkien Gate. Open at 6 a.m., closes at 6 p.m.
Is this Disneyland right now? Okay. Well, wanna go up to
The guard that has recognized Cheeto,
Is he below rank? Does he,
he is a lower rank than you. He is one of the few militia members that fought along with you guys during the undead curse, and he is excited to see you. Cheeto, Magi Cheeto, is that you? I can't believe it. This dwarf has a very short beard. He's often made fun of. You've overheard people talking about a short-bearded dwarf not being very good at certain drinking games. A common misconception. I swear, the short beard is more of a fashion statement. But
you look
Lord
good,
Cheeto,
friend. You look good.
well, thank you. Thank you very much. Magi Cheeto, shouldn't you be inside already?
Yes, but there's been quite some trouble getting in for some reason. I'd love to get in with my fellow hero of Tolkien's Gate. If we could, that would be great.
Oh no. Magi Cheeto, you didn't hear the announcement yesterday, did you?
What announcement?
Why, the announcement that was made in town after we closed up shop, that we are not to allow any outsiders, no matter what, until they have gone through the gate and processed. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
But I'm not an outsider, though, am I? I work. I have temporary residence in the orphanage that was temporarily the mayor's home. So I don't think I qualify as a...
I'm sorry, Magi Cheeto. New orders. They are orders, and I have family to feed. I can't help you in this situation.
Well, I'm giving you an order, then, to let me in, because I'm your captain.
Do you make a scene of it, or are you keeping it a very low-key kind of order?
Loki.
At this point, I'm starting to sneak off.
Okay. Slim Pickens, go ahead and... Where's my... roll me a move silently check. And then, Cheeto, can you roll me a diplomacy check?
Nope.
Okay. You said move silently?
Move silent.
4 total.
Ooh. 4 for Cheeto.
19 total.
Cheeto Ska gives a very deep and commanding order from a stance of authority as he tries to push his rank on top of this lower level militia soldier. However, his voice lands on deaf ears as the militia member shakes his head and says, I'm sorry. Rules and laws have changed. You must go through the process like everyone else, Magi Cheeto, but I trust you will pass through very speedily, and then you can enjoy all the new enhancements that have been made to Tolkien's Gate.
Hmm.
Carry on with you, good sir. Do not rouse any other trouble. The enforcers would not be happy if you roused any trouble.
Tell me about these enforcers. Because for some reason they're not telling the captains like myself about the enforcers, but they're telling everyone else.
The guard stands silent. This interaction allows Slim Pickens to easily slip into the crowd, move his way between the legs and through the gate, underneath the portcullis, and right into town without being noticed.
Oh, sweet. I thought I was going to have to do a lot more to get in.
We benefit so much from each other. My tallness to you, my diplomacy taking up time for you.
You're a great distraction.
Slim Pickens enters Southgate. This section of town has been redone to allow people coming through to enter directly towards downtown section as a sign posted so readily points everyone towards the left. Downtown section sports 3 stage arenas. Excuse me, I have the COVID apparently. And I bought Keystone Light, not Corona.
Yeah.
Hey, $10 for a 15 pack. I couldn't say no.
Jeez.
So, Slim sees that there are booths set up in front of each of the stages. One booth reads on a sign, tournament, test your might. Another stage with a booth, their sign reads, the Alchemist's Challenge. And the third stage doesn't have a booth, but has a grand setup of light fixtures and cloth drapery. There's a little chalkboard sign that says award ceremony times pending. It is from here that you can either continue on the pathway through the downtown towards Westgate, or try to double back through the constantly moving crowd. Or anything else you.
Okay. So you have a tournament, test your might, alchemists challenge, and an awards booth.
Correct.
I'm gonna go to the awards booth.
All right. Cheeto Ska, you have been yelling, you have been stammering, you have been pouting, you have been complaining, you have been screaming, you have been trying your damnedest to get this guards member to recognize your authority, but nothing you seem to do work. His demeanor and resting face is complete stone, as if he doesn't even see you.
I go, you know what? No big deal. All is well in the end. Thank you for your service, and I salute him.
Is it at this point that he realizes I'm gone?
I notice he's not around me, and I just suspect that's what. Well, I suspect what he did based off of knowing him.
You're like, goddamn, he didn't even bother to take me with him.
No, I don't even care, because I just look over and look up, like, yep, right, just what I expected.
Of course he's gone.
Would I be able to use prestidigitation?
I don't know what I...
Would I be able to use prestidigitation to make words appear on a paper?
Roll me and knowledge arcana. If you roll high enough, I'll allow this fudge,
nat
because I
20.
don't feel like looking up the exact rules.
Nat 20.
Natural 20? Alright, you are allowed to write up to a sentence worth of words, so roughly 6 words on a small sheet of paper. Size 10 font. You can hold this illusion for about 10 seconds.
Oh. That's because of the specific one?
Usually, as far as I'm aware, prestidigitation hasn't been used this way, and I just don't feel like looking up the rules to argue one way or the other, so...
I feel it.
That's what the roll was for. You rolled high enough, I'm allowing this fudge. That's how I rolled it.
Uses tools, weapons. It's alright. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. As far as I'm aware, you're just standing off to the side. You notice that the line is moving at a pretty steady pace, but it just seems like more and more people are showing up, making it a little bit longer as the time is passing.
How heavy is security here? And is there these other guys too?
Security in this area is very tight. You don't notice any easily accessible way to sneak through. And as far as you're aware, the only way into town directly is through this gate.
I'm gonna go back to the Emerald Forest where I didn't even get a chance to climb the wall, I don't think.
No, you guys did not.
I threw him at the ground and then we left.
Pretty much. Okay, so you decide to make your way back to that section. Slim Pickens has been nosing around the award ceremony stage, a very grand, smooth granite structure. There are 2 rooms enclosed, connected to the stage in the back area, that have been built with no doors, so anyone can just pass through. And you see there are a lot of paperwork, and no one else currently back there. Ruffling through the papers, you see a list of awards that will be given to individuals for participating in certain events, and that a shipment of metal will be brought to this location so that the dwarf smiths can forge the awards as they are found out now. So it's essentially a workstation that has been made for award smithing. But there does not seem to be anything of value in there yet, outside of the papers. So if you're into that.
No. Okay, so I'll leave that stage area.
Okay. Roll me a spot check for me real quick.
Yes. I have a benefit of +2 bonus on spot checks. Is that already in there with when you did this sheet?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because you get a benefit to locating traps, but this is not a trap you're locating, so you you don't get any extra benefit than you already have on your.
Okay. Well, anyway, I got a
Yeah, fair.
total of 17 anyway, so good.
Okay. One sheet after you try to ransack the place for anything valuable. You're like, crap, there's really nothing here. You notice that one sheet mentions a very, very valuable jewel that will be coming through Westgate into the mayor's house to be kept until the award ceremony at the very end of the festival.
All right. Well, guess I'm going to the mayor's house.
Right. Cheeto Ska, you are back at the wall. If you wish to climb up this section, you will need to roll me a climb check.
Let me guess. That's a strength-based one.
Aren't they all?
12 total then. 13 minus 1.
All right. You manage to steadily find footing onto the vine and the roots that have grown onto the side of the wall, and you start climbing. This will take you about 10 minutes to scale, and afterwards you perch on top, tired from the however many feet I decided the wall is, because I never really put that much thought into it. You're just panting and wheezing. You, at your vantage point over the town, you can see that Eastgate has been renovated. All of the businesses, the inns, have all been closed, shut down, boarded up, closed off, chained, and only 3 large buildings are currently open in operation. There are signs flashing chromatic colors with words changing in different languages. One of them reads Lava Pit Barbecue. One of them read McDougan's. And the third one reads King of Burgerland. These are the only 3 buildings that seem to be allowing people inside, and they are offering food to anyone who comes through.
Is there any... I want to go up to one of them if someone looks like working there. Actually... Okay. So, I want to go up to someone working at one of the restaurants and ask them how it has it been working there.
All right. Roll me a gather information check.
9. Well, actually, what do I add with that?
Your gather information skill.
Then it is probably not much. Oh, okay. It's a 10 total.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
All right. Slim Pickens has successfully made his way over to Eastgate, where the mayor's house is located. Moving around, sneaking through, doing his best not to get caught or noticed by any official and dangerous-looking individuals. He is able to get into the area where the mayor's house is located, but seems to have trouble finding any sort of vantage point for him to sneak in. There does not seem to be any small ducts. There does not seem to be any doors not manned, no window open, nothing on the roof at all. This building seems to be impregnable to the tiny goblin row.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part.
You can't find a way in.
Okay.
He has muted himself for baby time.
Gotcha.
Cheeto, you said you rolled a 10.
Yes.
So you are going to stroll up to one of the restaurants. You managed to find a corner section where you happen to grab the attention of one of the employees there, despite the long lines of people ordering massive amounts of food. This individual seems a little frantic. Hey, oh, hello there, cat person. Can I help you real quick? Did you place an order already? I'm sorry, we're a little busy now.
I guess I kind of flash my captain's badge and my hero's badge, or my Magi badge, and then I'm obviously wearing my big, new cloak, red cloak with the M for militia. And I go, has everything been alright so far? Everything's going good?
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Nope. That is a 3 total.
The individual says, everything's running fine, I guess, but I gotta get back to my shift. If you need anything else, get in line. And he turns away and begins to walk away from you.
I look at the people in line. Do they have anything on them, like indicators or tags or anything that they might have been given when entering the city?
You don't see any physical object on them that indicates any sort of acceptance and entry. And everyone is wearing a variety of different clothing. Majority of them are citizens in peasant clothes. You notice outsiders are wearing heavier sets of armor. Some are wearing weapons, but otherwise no uniform indicator that, oh, I'm allowed inside.
So, I kind of go off to the side in like a more silent area, I guess. Is there any any of my soon-to-be, well, not soon-to-be, but any orphans around that I'm soon-to-be, taking care of?
You don't really notice any unattended children, individuals, homeless people at all. Everyone seems to be there with a purpose. There does not seem to be any poor status, lower class individual in this town.
Mm-hmm. Where was the mayor's residence where she was going to allow me to set up the orphanage originally?
Originally, she had spoken of opening it up inside her own building.
I thought she had extra property.
As far as you are aware, the final location chosen was the Burned Grove, though you're not privy to all of her assets.
Shoot. Well, because she told me she owned 2 houses in Northgate on the corner of one of the main streets. And I don't know, is that information still work, I guess? Or is
Well, that depends on what you're trying to use the information to do.
I just want to start heading there.
So you want to start heading to one of those houses?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I think I got you.
Okay, so there's no discernible point of entry?
Right. There does not seem to be any easy access or access at all into this place without interacting with a guard.
Okay. Then what I will do is I will set up a disguise and try to sneak in that way.
He's gonna be so short. Oh well, they're dwarves, so it's alright.
Well, I'm not disguising myself as the mayor. Or maybe I am. I guess it depends how I roll, right?
No, I'm her cousin, Tiny Mare.
Why are you green? Wow.
Skin condition.
Well, you see that there was a dragon, there was a genie, and, well...
A swamp.
Prostitutes.
Get off my swamp.
Oh my gosh.
Onions were involved.
Yeah.
Right, what is a Slim Pickens' next move, or do you want me to move the encounter up for you?
Yeah, so I'd like to use disguise in some way to, and I guess talk my way into the mansion.
Okay. Alright, I would like 2 checks from you. First, I would like you to roll a gather information check, and then roll me a disguise check.
Hey, gather. That is a natural 20. Damn it, I wish I got that on the disguise.
This is good because in order to form a adequate disguise to get inside, Slim Pickens decides to stake out a nearby alleyway.
Am I dressing up as a maid?
We'll find out when you roll. Sorry, where am I going? Okay. This alleyway sees a lot of foot traffic from one of the Dwarven clan. And you overhear a lot of chatter. This chatter in particular gives you a bit of insight to the mayor's house. As the new residents, the 3 Dwarven clans that have entered this town are taking up the available spaces, houses, buildings that have been built in addition to Tolkien's Gate, the overhaul, the renovation, as it were, and a lot of the new construction has yielded secret passageways that lead certain destination back to the mayor's house.
Okay.
One of the individuals was so excited about this that he spurts out, "There's a secret passage in my bathroom. I didn't even know they put them there."
I just imagine he's dressed
Follow
as a
me.
maid.
Well, I don't have to dress up now.
Ah. Or do you?
Yeah, he does.
Well, with the natural 20, no, he does not. Unless he wants to, that's up to him. Because it yielded him the information for a secret passageway. And luckily for you as well, the individual enters his home shortly after hearing that, and exits about 10 minutes later, decked out in a very fancy outfit as he runs gleefully into town to join the festivity.
Just going from
So
that,
if you wish to enter his home and use the secret passageway into the mayor's house, we can continue there. Otherwise, do you have any other goals in mind?
no, I got a pretty one-track mind here with Slim. I'm gonna go through his home, through the bathroom, and into the secret passageway.
Okay. First off, I want you to roll me a spot check.
Okay. That is another natural 20.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Me and Kyle are rolling good on random stuff tonight.
Yeah.
You realize that you have been tailed.
Oh, okay.
There is a familiar figure that has been following you for the past few moments.
Shit, is that my hand again?
After you have found the home in which to sneak into the mayor's house, you notice a shadowy figure on the rooftops, constantly moving just a little bit closer every time you look, but still keeping their distance away from you. Getting a decent enough angle at him, you do realize you have seen this individual before. I can't remember what he was wearing at the time last time. Was it black or white?
I want to say it was white.
I want to say as well.
Are you saying from the very beginning?
Not the very beginning. This was a new individual that had been following Slim Pickens once he became a negotiator.
Is this... I don't remember this.
Because it wasn't for you, Cheeto.
Yeah, I think that was mostly in text.
Oh.
Yes. Slim Pickens had a wonderful meal, a guild location, which is sadly closed up due to the festival. But that's other knowledge. To be
A very
aware of.
fine meal I was able to glean from the special currency that I have.
The fancy pockets are filled with fancy coins, as they say at the guild. So, do you wish to altercate with this mysterious figure, or do you wish to continue with the plan? As you have rolled a natty 20, you will get a surprise on him if you wish to confront.
Okay, and he's got eyes on me, right? So I really can't escape or get out of there, right?
You still have the opportunity to escape or get out of there. If you so wish. The individual is up on the roofs, still quite a ways away, and has no direct line of sight on you, as you're very tiny and easy to duck or dip between chest-high walls.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking over my skills. You know what
All good. We'll go back to Cheeto Scott real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, you rolled for what again?
I didn't roll for anything. I was just heading to this mayor's property, extra property.
Right. The northern properties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, based on recollection of a conversation, you head towards Northgate. You find that once you are inside, you have not been altercated by any other militia members or any other individual wearing, or I should say any other dwarf wearing intricate armor, as there are 3 different clans that have occupied the town, along with the citizens and normal travelers who pass through.
Good.
This is not common, as before you were very chummy with the people and you were very well known by the militia members, but now they just seem to not even recognize your presence, stare blankly if you pass by them, assuming you don't outright try to speak to them or anything as you make your way to the northern gate.
Do they still address my position and like salute and stuff?
Willingly, they don't say anything unless you decide to interact with them. You don't push the conversation, you just kind of bring up, like, Cheeto Ska, here for, militia duty, and they recognize, Magi Cheeto, good to see you, I hope you enjoy your day. And then they continue to stare blankly past you. The foot traffic seems to be constantly moving and pushing you along as well, though it is noticeably thinner in the northern gate. This area is more of it's been cordoned off from the normal pathways that lead to the farmlands and the exit, and has been set up with tables and stones to sit on, and not much else. The buildings that you are interested in are beyond a metal chain fence, about 7 feet tall. No barbed wire or no spikes on top, just a standard bar. And only a few militia members are walking around the area, keeping an eye on people.
And
There
it's
doesn't seem to be much commotion going on. It's a bit quieter over here. People are being more personal and private with their conversations. And it is here that you can choose where you wish to continue.
is it just like a locked up fence and stuff? Like, we don't want people going this way, we're not even having people guarding it to open and close, it's just not even an option?
Yeah, there's no designated guard on that fence, but there is a gate that is locked.
And is it kind of basically like a fence, or no, what's it called? A gated community at this point?
It has taken shape to be what did I have written down? Not barracks. It was a defense tower. A few of the buildings have been demolished to make way for larger segments to be built along the walls that stretch inward towards the town, and all in the name of, town defense and town safety, they say. And the remaining houses are not yet bothered by the construction going on. However, the gates are there to bar people from entering. No other individuals are really like questioning it. They're just going along with it.
Okay. Is there alleyway on either side, or like some space between the homes, like in front of the fenced off area in those homes?
Yeah, there's a small pathway that leads to each and every home.
Ew. Because I was gonna. Okay. I think I get it. Okay, you can switch to Kyle. I've got enough time.
Switching to the other character, as we have split the party between a goblin and a cat man.
Non-human
Alright, so-
gang.
With this guy, I want to draw cross. If I have a choice to intimidate or bluff, I prefer to use bluff.
Okay, so the draw the crossbow is more of a, I'm not really going to use it, but I'm pulling it out anyway.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So just go ahead, roll me a bluff check, and do you wish to say anything to the individual as you draw your weapon?
You again? What do I have to do to get rid of you? Kill you?
All right, roll away.
Damn, natural one.
Ooh.
Shoot myself.
What you thought was a unloaded crossbow was loaded up with one of your brand new silver-tipped bolt. Attempting to bluff the individual in the distance, you brandish your weapon and fire it at your foot after you try to say of your attempt to kill him.
You again? Ah!
Roll me 1d4, and you're not undead, right? You're just regular goblin.
That, as far as I know.
You're a lycanthrope. Secretly, you didn't make this up or anything. Your father was a werewolf or something.
Yeah. You need to tell.
Okay.
You need to tell me these things.
I need to know these things, these backstories you make up. Okay, so no extra damage to you as you literally shoot yourself in the foot, trying to scare this guy off.
So I don't need to roll that d4?
Oh, you need to roll that d4. You just don't take any extra damage.
4.
You are incapacitated and cannot move any more than 5 feet for your turn.
Ah, the bolt went through my foot to the floor! I'm nailed to the floor! Ah!
That was your surprise round. So go ahead and roll me initiative
Shit.
just to see who's going to go first after your performance.
12.
Ooh, lucky you.
No,
You
I
rolled
didn't
a
get.
10.
I didn't lose anything. I didn't get any minus for my foot being shot.
If anything, you would just not add your dexterity bonus to your initiative. So
I rolled 9. My dexterity was.
Then the individual goes first.
Makes sense.
The figure in the white is very bold in his movements, runs forward and leaps off of the roof and lands in front of the goblin with a bolt stuck through his foot. And he crouches down and he looks at you and says, "Little goblin one, I thought you would be a better shot. You have done shot yourself in the foot. What is up with that, little one?"
Shove it! I'll put one of these bolts in your forehead. As I writhe in pain. Damn it. Ah.
He continues to speak. You are very, very odd indeed, and I was sent to kill you. Now my question is, shall I continue, or shall I let you live? For I have never encountered such a target so easy to catch.
He's kind of killing himself right now.
Yeah, by the way, did I do it? Hit point? I did. My armor class
You did
is
you did 4 damage to yourself. So whatever your HP was.
Yeah. The hell, you can try. Sent you to kill me anyway.
The individual pulls out a badge that you recognize as a negotiator's badge, and he says, "The fat man in gold has sent me to negotiate with you. I thought proceedings would be a little longer, but they seem to be cutting short since you've shot yourself in the foot. I will kill you another time as long as we get to talk. If you do not wish to talk, then I will kill you. Those are the rules we agreed to be as negotiators." And you notice a very humble voice, a very humble tone in his voice. But he does grab onto a short sword strapped to his waist behind him, and he slowly pulls it, waiting for your response.
I put my hands up with the gun still in my hand. I didn't drop it. Okay. We can talk.
He says, "Very well. Very good to hear." And he sits down in front of you and says, "Would you like me to help with the bull?"
Yeah, you might.
Right? He pulls out a leaf and places his hand over the bolt, pulls it out, places the leaf over your foot, and the pain instantly relieves itself. And the wound is cauterized, so you are not hindered for your movement. However, you do not gain any hit points back.
Oh, what's in that leaf?
Very, very potent magic. I hear druids are very good with their craft. That is similar to what I wish to speak of you. The golden fat one wants to enlist your help speaking with druids. They are here within Tolkien's gate. And if you manage to secure a connection on behalf of the Golden Fat One, you will be allowed to work under his service for the rest of your life.
I didn't want to join his boy guild group then. I don't really want to now. What do you have in mind? What connection?
We are a very, very persistent guild, and we recognize talent. I understand your plight, and one day you will look back on this. The negotiator assassin rambles on about some tale of his old youth as we pass back to Cheeto Ska, who is trying to figure out what area of safety he can get to.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware. Kind of perplexed by the geography.
Yeah, I just kind of want to go off to the side closer to some of the houses to get into this lockdown area. Climbing more walls and stuff.
Okay. Roll me a climb check.
11 total.
You search up and down along this wall and time it correctly along with the guards to hop the fence at just the right time without making too much fuss or concern of your general area. You sneak into the back alleys of the remaining houses and locate one house that bears the mayor's insignia on the door.
Is it a one-story or a two-story?
It is a two-story building, though your understanding of the structures in this town is that there are usually basements to all of the places. So you're looking at about a three-story building in total. Look, there are no windows on the first story, only on the second story, and you don't notice any movement or light coming from inside.
Is there...
Moving the door, you find that it is currently locked, but there is no keyhole for the large metal door.
No keyhole. Okay. I want to climb up to the second story and see if there's a window I can get in.
The walls are very, very smooth and very hard for a tabaxi like yourself to find any footing. Unless you have special climbing gear or magic at hand, you find it very difficult to climb this wall.
Shoot. Well, is it the same for the homes right next to it? Like, could I... Sorry, go ahead.
The other homes are similarly built, though they are one story shorter. The home that you are entering is the tallest one, and other than that, similar architecture.
Is there any windows, or can I go around the back side of the house? Is there any, like, signs of entryway to a basement?
There is no outside entryway to the basement that you can see without investigating any further. If you would like to spend time to find some sort of secret hatch, roll me a spot check.
I'm gonna do that. Ooh. 19 total.
You look every corner, you sniff every crevice, you try to find some sort of indication that there is a secret hatch towards the basement, but you don't find any doors down. Sad. There's just absolutely no, despite the roll.
I mean, would I be able to just, like, try, like, super hard to try and make, like, a jump or run at the wall to try and get on the second story?
What are you using to assist you?
I guess parkour.
Sadly, your skills are not up to par.
They're not up to par.
You can make an attempt in hopes of a natty 20. We'll see where that gets you.
All right.
Otherwise,
I'm gonna try that.
all right, you're just gonna give it a leap.
Nope.
A running. Is it a 1?
It's a 7.
Oof. Not at all. If anything, this brings attention to you
Oh my god.
as you climb ever so close and scream as you fall down. A militia member on the other side of the gate has turned around, started yelling in your general direction.
Was he?
Hey, who's over there? No one's supposed to be on the other side of the gate until the end of the festival. Show yourself.
Wanna hide? Ooh, actually, yeah, I'll just hide.
Okay.
In some bushes.
Slim Pickens.
Mhm.
The individual has laid out a contract in front of you stating ipso factos, this and that, yada yada yadas, and all the other gibberish that negotiators must go through when negotiating a contract. He spells it out all for you, and you look on with wondrous eyes, going, where's the money? Where's the money? How much money? Money. You find that he is a very quick to the point when it comes to litigation and all the contract making, and informs you that the standard fee of 50 electorum will be deposited into your guild account upon bringing a golden leaf and a golden arrow to signify the bond with the druids.
Golden leaf and gold arrow. Where was
Yes. The boss is very particular about his golden leaves and arrows. Bring those to me. We will know that the druids are now within our contact, and you will be handsomely rewarded with more job and your life. And he bows to you, as long as you agree to sign the papers.
Before I sign that, whenever I'm not doing anything, guys, still free to do whichever I want, correct?
The autonomy of our agents is the top priority of those who follow the Golden Fat One.
I don't really know them big words, but sounds good to me. I mean, you're not gonna kill me, so I guess that.
Your life is already ours. As long as you complete the goal, you get to keep it. It is up to you.
No.
Well, we
Otherwise
thank
you
you
kill
for
me
your
now.
time. Yes, otherwise I kill you now.
I reluctantly sign.
He clapped his hands. It is wonderful to be serving with you, Slam Plukins. He looks at the signature, trying to read it.
Oh, it says that much? I'm completely illiterate. I don't know how to write.
The individual bids you a farewell, leaves without any bother or hostilities, and you stand there wondering why you ever decided to become an investigator in the first place.
What have I got myself into?
Alright, I'm gonna call it here.
Alright.
Ooh, that was good. That was good. I think I rambled on a bit, though.
Did anything go according to plan?
Oh, there was a plan?
Yeah, what plan?
Well, you know, yeah, a few of you took the bait, but the altercations didn't go well, so, yeah. What can I say? I'm sorry, the guy at the burger joint wasn't very talkative. You've been outed from the militia.
Oh?
Oh,
I'm still in the militia though. They're just acting weird.
Is that what you think? Something to look into. You sneak away from that very militia that you claim to be a part of. So, and we will continue later on. I'll award XP later because I have to send updates for both of your characters to reflect the adequate levels you're at. Do that at some point. I got a lot on my plate right now. But this was fun. Thanks for reminding us to get it together, Jake.
Of course. If I can get to play with the homies, I get to play with the homies.